And that's the problem. And I know I could be happy with either Gwen or Teresa. But I don't want to ignore Sheridan's last wishes.
Somebody help me! What's the use? Whoever up there obviously doesn't even know that I'm buried alive down here. I hear them shoveling to save me. Something really must have happened to Hank, even Agent Freeman. Now Louise will never know what really happened to me. That one of the reasons why I accepted Hank's deal was to show him how strong I was. I just wanted him to know that I could be counted on. I only wanted him to admire me. To feel that I was worthy. I only wanted him to nail Roger and Pierre and get that promotion that he wanted and deserved. Now he'll never know that I was willing to die for him.
I won't give up Ethan. I love him, and I always have.
How can you demean yourself to love a man who loves another woman?
Ethan thought he loved Gwen. He asked her to marry him before he realized that he loved me.
Yeah? Does Gwen know that it's over between them? Does she know that he only loves you? Has he asked you to marry him?
No, but he will. It's only a matter of time.
He's just using you. Can't you see he's just stringing you along?
No, he's not.
Look, he's just like his father and his grandfather. They use people and then they get rid of them, just like they did to Papa. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let him do that to you.
Louise, please, enough for one night. Whitney, please, could you take Teresa out for some fresh air?
Not so fast. I want everything out on the table tonight. The truth, Mama. Do you see Teresa and Ethan together? You said that you didn't. Do you think they belong together? Yes or no?
Mama, please. Help me. Tell Louise that Ethan really does love me, that he will choose me over Gwen. Tell Louise that in your heart, you know that Ethan and I belong together. Please.
Something's not right.
And then later on, when you're alone with Sheridan, you need to give her a drug that will make her appear to be dead. And then as soon as she's buried and Roger and Pierre are in custody, we will dig her up.
Sheridan, are you okay with all of this?
I'll do whatever it takes to put those drug lords behind bars. My only qualm in all of this is not telling Louise, though. Louise and I are getting close again. It'll hurt him too much to think that I've been murdered. He has a right to know exactly what's going on.
I agree with Sheridan. I think you need to let Louise in on your plan.
Look, I know Louise cares for Sheridan, okay? And her death would be hell for him. But Roger and Pierre have to think that she's dead. In order for them to be convinced, Louise has to be convincing.
And the only way to ensure that is for Officer Lopez Fitzgerald to truly believe that Sheridan has been shot and killed. The more he grieves, the more they buy into our ruse.
And once Roger thinks Sheridan's dead, he'll come out of hiding, and the feds will nab him.
Hank will be wired when he meets with Roger and Pierre. Now, these two are both going to feel that they have nothing more to fear. Believe me, they'll gloat about your death, and they'll rehash all the times I tried to kill you. Now, with their confession, coupled with your testimony, the French authorities will have an airtight case against the two most notorious drug dealers in Europe.
What if something goes wrong? What if Roger and Pierre don't believe I'm really dead? That has to be what happened.
Roger and Pierre know that I'm still alive and they're keeping anyone from helping me. I'm really going to die.
I just wish that Sheridan was still alive to give me advice about Gwen and Teresa. But it's too late. She's gone now. Never gonna see her smile or hear her voice again.
I'm sorry, man. I know you and your aunt were pretty close.
I just hope that wherever she is, she understands. Even though I love Luis's sister, I'm never going to be friends with him. Not when he's responsible for my aunt's death.
Now, are you sure that's true? I mean, from what you told me, Luis has saved your aunt's life a lot of times.
No, that is beside the point. Now, I wanted more protection for her, but Luis had the FBI convinced that he could protect her on his own. But he couldn't do it. He failed her, Chad, and this is the price she paid. I just hope that he doesn't fail Teresa by refusing to accept our relationship when she does tell him.
What if you don't accept it?
It's going to be hard for Teresa. But that's not going to affect my decision whether I marry her or not. 'Cause I'm not afraid of Luis Lopez Fitzgerald.
Please, Mama, tell Luis that Ethan and I belong together. That Ethan is a good person and he truly loves me. That we can be happy together, Mama.
Teresa.
If you think that Teresa belongs with Ethan Crane, then I don't belong here. I'll have failed you as a son and a brother who helped try to raise his little sister.
Please, don't say that, Luis.
It's the truth.
God, I knew that your love for Ethan would destroy this family, and now it's happening before my very eyes. I told Teresa that you would not be accepting of Ethan. I tried to stop this from going this far, but
We both did, Luis.
You know how headstrong your sister can
Especially
be.
when it comes to Ethan.
There's no doubt that Teresa loves Ethan, and he has said that he loves her.
You see, Luis.
Yeah, I do. But you don't. You're too young and naive to understand men. They'll say anything to get what they want. You fell for Ethan's act, hook, line, and sinker.
Luis, it is no act. Ethan loves me, and he is going to marry me.
Oh, really, sis? Is that right? Because I saw a ring on Gwen's hand. I don't see one on yours. It's because Ethan never planned on marrying you, and he never will.
Hurry, Timmy. I shudder to think what will happen if those people from HarperCollins find out that I'm a witch and you're a living doll.
This must be the end. Timmy feels like he's been ripped into two.
Wait. This is wrong.
I should say so.
Before I dissect a living witch, I want to find out what makes her Timmy doll seem like he's